Hello guys, mag-solve tayo ng problem related sa projectile motion. Pero huwag niyo munang kalimutan na i-like ang channel ko at mag-subscribe kayo and hit the bell button para sa updates sa mga bagong video na mapapanood ninyo. Let's go! Tuloy tayo sa ating topic. So, pakibasa nyo na lang, pakipost nyo ng inyong mga video at basahin nyo yung problems na ito. Okay, so this is all about projectile motion problem. Merong isang jet na tumatakbo siya horizontally with a velocity of 1,000 km per hour. So, paano dito yung jet natin? Okay? So, yan yung ano niya dyan, V. Ang value niya is 1,000 kilometers per hour. Yan, 1,000. At ang altitude niya, yung height niya sa ground is 800 meter. Now, sa pagtakbo niya ng 1,000 kilometer per hour, nag-release siya ng rocket. Siyempre, yung value na na-receive niya na initial velocity din ng rocket will be 1,000 km per hour din. At ang acceleration niya is 0.5 g, the same direction with the velocity. Gano'n naman sa acceleration. Ganito yung itsura niya. Yan. So, papunta yung direction niya doon. At meron siyang target dito. For instance, a building. Yun yung target niya. So, nirelease niya yung rocket to hit this target. For instance, meron tayong rocket. Ito yung rocket, no? Targeting this building. So, makikita natin na base doon sa ano natin, we can form mapo-form natin is a right triangle, di ba? So, to this target. So, ito yung height ng ating jet. Okay? So, this will be actually 800 meter. At yung distance from this point to this point is x. Okay? Yan yung horizontal distance natin. At ang point na ito ay, sabi dito sa problem, ay point A. Now, we can also name this as point B. And this one as point C, di ba? And according to the problem, we are to get the angle theta dito. Okay, so you are forming a right triangle here. Now, by this, itong AC natin, di ba? We can name this as L, para mas yung AC natin, the line of sight. Now, from here, we can have relationship. We can get x here. So, what is the value of x? We can use the sine and cosine, tangent and cotangent trigonometric functions natin, di ba? Ano yung makikita natin dito? So, we can say na we have tangent theta, which is opposite over the adjacent, di ba? Which is equals to 800 over x. Okay, what is your x here? Your x will be 800 over tangent, or you can say 800 times cotangent, because cotangent theta, because the inverse of tangent is cotangent. So this is the value of your x. Now we are going to solve for x na. So ang gagawin natin is lalahanin natin yung ating mga principle doon sa projectile motion. So we will consider the x direction. So, dalawang direction yung i-consider natin, yung x niya at saka yung y, di ba? So for the x direction, alam natin yung velocity niya, no? Ang mga given natin yung velocity. That will be initial velocity. Yan, that will become the initial velocity, 1,000 km per hour. Okay? It is 1,000 km per hour. Okay? Now, ang ating acceleration natin ay with respect to the x direction, given na rin yan, no? Horizontal acceleration, that is 0.5 g. Okay? And for our x, ayun, so we have solved relationship dito, that is 800 cotangent theta. Yan yun. Now, let us remember yung ating formula doon sa ating rectilinear motion, na sinubstitute natin yung s sa x, di ba? So yung formula natin doon is x is equals to the initial distance plus initial velocity multiplied mo ito sa time t, plus, di ba, 1/2 80 squared. And if we are going to substitute this one, but we should be consistent. We have first to change the ito. Gawin natin itong meter per second. So yung ating Vx sub O is equals to 1,000 kilometer per hour times, diba? Substitute natin yan. So 1 kilometer is equals to 1,000 meter times ito naman R. So yung isang oras natin is equals to 3,600 seconds. So this will be cancelled out, kilometer, at saka itong R. Ang tira ay meter per second. Now, if you have your calculator, ito yung may ibibigay niyan sa iyo, 277.77 or 78. Okay? This is in meter per second. So, ang equivalent nitong Bx sub O is 277.78 meter per second. So, okay na. We use this na, substitute all of this value. So, you will notice na from here, diba? You have x. Yung x sub O natin dito, meron ba? Wala tayong sub O. So, 0 na yan. Okay, 0 plus b sub x sub O, given siya, that is 277.78, diba? Meter per second times t, hindi natin alam yung t, plus 1/2 a. Ano yung a natin dito? Ax, yan. Yun yung value ng a natin, which is burahin muna natin to. Yan. Okay. Equivalent to 0.5 g. So this is 0.5 g times t squared. Actually, yung g mo rito, since that we have this meter per second, that will be yung g natin is equals to 9.81 meter per second squared, no? So, you will notice na paano natin makukuha yung x, wala tayong t. So, we consider again the y direction. So, y direction natin, makukuha natin dito yung t natin. Diba? Yung v sub y natin dyan, no? Baba, meron tayo. Meron din tayo ba? Actually, wala. Diba? Kasi 1,000 kilometers thrown horizontal lang yan. So, yung pababa, wala. Yung b sub y natin is equals to 0. Yung acceleration natin with respect to the y-axis, kung 0.5 ito, since this is not against the gravitational pull, but pro-gravitational pull, di ba? So, this is g, positive g. And the same way, that is also equivalent to 9.81 meter per second square, di ba? Yan yung ay natin. Now, using the same idea, so yung y natin is equals to y sub O plus b sub yo t plus 1/2 a t squared. So, ano yung y natin dito? Y direction natin. Actually, yan yung y direction. Yung y natin is 800, no? So, that will be 800. Yung y sub O natin is 0, galing dyan, reference to is 0, no? Plus, ano yung b sub y natin? 0 din, no? Kasi 0 siya, plus 1/2, okay, that will be 9.81, that is g, positive 9.81, and then t squared, okay? So, we can solve here the value of t. Ang makukuha natin dyan is 12.77 seconds. So, ito, i-substitute natin dyan, saka doon. And yung bibigay sa atin na value ng ating x, ay makukuha natin. But x here is 800 cotangent theta sa value niyan. Okay? So, since na, na lang, cotangent theta na natitira, puro na numerical yan, we can solve now for theta. So, right away, kung kukunin mo yung calculator mo, yung cotangent theta is equivalent to 4.934. And by taking the inverse of cotangent, you can get theta as cotangent inverse 4.934. So, pag sinolve mo yan sa calculator mo, makukuha mong sagot na 11.46 degrees. So, this will be the value of your data here. Thank you.